By the time a man reaches the age of 40, it's not about flexing anymore. It's about having the right foundation. It's making sure you have the right tools, style, and mindset that reflect where you are and where you're going. Because you're not a rookie anymore. You're seasoned. That's why in today's video, I'm breaking down 10 things every man should own by the age of 40. So if you want to walk through life sharp, solid, and self-assured, stay tuned. Now, if you're new here, welcome, Jeff, your Style O.G. On this channel, we discuss various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. If any of all those topics interest you, I invite you to subscribe, tap that notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Jason Casey, salute. Now we're going to kick off our list of 10 things every guy should own by the age of 40 with something I believe is an essential. You need to make sure you have a quality watch on your wrist. Because you see, this quality watch, it's not just a timepiece, it's a statement. That quality watch on your wrist reflects that you respect time, both yours and the time of others. It signals maturity, attention to detail, and timeless style. The seasoned man, he doesn't leave the house with an empty wrist. And you don't need to drop a fortune on this quality watch. Just something timeless, classic, durable, and stylish. It shows that you graduated from juvenile things and understand the power of presence. Here's another thing about that quality watch. It becomes a part of your story, something you can hand down to future generations. Grab that quality watch because by the time you reach the age of 40, it's not just about how you look, it's also about what you represent. Now, next up on the list, we have a very important thing you need to own by the age of 40 that you cannot buy. It's highly important you have confidence without arrogance. By this time of your life, you've taken some hits, had some losses, and earned some wins, and you've learned from both. And that journey should give you quiet strength. Real confidence doesn't need to shout. It whispers. It walks in the room with calm energy, makes eye contact, and speaks with clarity. You see, arrogance, it's loud and insecure, where confidence is quiet and sure. Women respect it, other men recognize it, and opportunities arise from it. When you carry yourself with this level of self-assurance, you naturally command respect in any room you walk into, because it enables you to show who you are without feeling the need to prove it. Be confident, not arrogant. Now, next up is something you need to have by the age of 40 that's very important to start working on way before you get there. But if you haven't, make sure you establish a solid financial plan. Because you need to understand, grown man status isn't just about your style or how you carry yourself. It's also about how you handle your money. You see, a clear financial plan, it shows discipline, vision, and responsibility. It shows you're not just reacting to life, you're directing it. Whether it's saving, budgeting, investing, or preparing for retirement, having your financial house in order shows maturity, brings peace of mind, and eliminates chaos. Takes a lot of pressure off of you, and it allows you to be the type of man who's prepared, can protect his family, and is ready for opportunity. It's absolutely paramount. By the time you're age of 40, your financial situation should be working for you, not against you. Now, next up, we have something that's near and dear to my heart because of how powerful it's been throughout my life. I highly recommend by the age of 40, you have a collection of books that have changed your perspective. And when I'm talking about a collection of books that have changed your perspective, I'm talking about things that have made you reconsider and may have shaped how you think, how you move, and how you see the world. Because to be honest, true growth doesn't just come from experience. It also comes from wisdom passed down. Books are silent mentors that shape your mind, expand your vision, and help you evolve. Whether it's a business book, a self-improvement one, or a book on relationships, they can absolutely change your life. So make sure you're a man who reads with intention. It helps you level up, have personal growth, or help provide direction. Trust me, a great personal library of books pays great dividends. Now, next up on the list is something I believe you should have by the age of 40. That should come as no surprise with the name of this channel being the Style O.G. You absolutely need at least one killer suit. And I don't care how casually everybody else is dressing these days. You and I, we're not everybody else. You need that killer suit, one that fits you precisely, not an overly baggy one that you grab haphazardly. This type of suit shows you understand respect, presentation, and the power of presence. Whether it's for a wedding, an upscale dinner, or job interview, you never know when that killer suit is gonna come through in the clutch. A killer suit says to the world, this is a man who takes himself seriously. and allows you to show up standing tall and proud. You see, having that one killer suit, it's not just about style. It's also about confidence, presence, and classic grown man presentation. Now, next up on the list, we have something I believe is highly underrated, super powerful. By the age of 40, you need a tribe. What do I mean by that? You need a network of other men that motivate you and hold you accountable. A solid network of men who motivate, challenge, and hold you accountable is absolutely priceless. As the old saying goes, iron sharpens iron, and who you surround yourself has a huge influence on the man you become. These are the type of brothers who push you to be your best, call you out when you slip, and help you up when things get hard. They've got vision, values, and the kind of wisdom that comes from experience. And you can share that experience amongst each other. You see, success, growth, and peace of mind comes a lot easier when you have the right men in your corner. By the time you hit the age of 40, life should be about ease, efficiency, and elevated style, even when you travel. That's why it's highly recommended you have quality luggage and/or a weekender bag. Every grown man, I believe, needs a quality weekender bag or luggage. Whether you're headed out for a business trip, a weekend getaway, or a family visit, the right bag sends the clear message. I'm prepared, I'm intentional, and I move with purpose and presentation. No more overstuffed backpack or beat up duffel bag. A quality, well-made set of luggage or sleek weekender bag, it's a must. They not only protect your essentials, they add polish to your presentation. A quality weekender bag or luggage is an investment that pays dividends every time you leave the house. Because as a grown man that's hit the age of 40, you don't just travel, you travel well. Now, next up on the list is something a lot of guys really don't give any thought to. That's why Uncle Jeff is here to make sure you keep it top of mind. I highly recommend you grab yourself a fire-resistant safe. This is hugely important because by this time in your life, you've accumulated things that mean a lot to you. Documents, a quality watch or two, or some hard-earned cash. That's why a fire-resistant safe is hugely important for the grown man. It's about protecting what means the most, protecting the things you've built. Because let's face it, life throws you curveballs, fires, floods, or break-ins. That fire-resistant safe gives you peace of mind, that your essentials are secure. And it also shows you're not a man who just lives for the day, but also you plan for tomorrow. A man needs to have control of the things that mean the most. Valuables, your legacy, and your security. Think about grabbing a fire-resistant safe. It might not be the flashiest thing on this list, but it's absolutely one of the best purchases a wise man can make. Now, next up on the list, I have something that's hugely important when it comes to your mindset. By this time, I believe you need to have a habit of active listening. Active listening is hugely powerful because most people, face it, they're just waiting for their turn to speak. But a man who listens with focus, intention, and presence, he commands respect without ever having to raise his voice. He builds deeper connections, builds trust faster, and diffuses conflicts before they even appear. You see, active listening shows intelligence, emotional maturity, and confidence. It says to the other person, I value what you have to say, and I'm going to give you my full attention. Whether it's in business, friendships, or relationships, when you take the time to actively listen, it shows you're a man who can focus and eliminate all the outside noise and not feel the need to overtalk. Now, next up, we have something I highly recommend for grown men of any age, but it's definitely highly recommended by the time you hit the age of 40. Make sure you grab yourself a journal. Now, a journal is something I personally can vouch for because I use one all the time. Namely, because a wise man takes the time to reflect. And a journal isn't just a place where you write your thoughts. It's a tool for clarity, growth, and accountability. It allows you to process your emotions, track your goals, and stay focused on what truly matters. You see, as we age, life becomes busier, decisions matter even more, and your peace of mind is paramount. And the journal is a place for you to slow down, think deeper, and move with intention. It's that quiet companion that helps you keep great focus on your life. The reason why I highly recommend a journal, because when it comes to your life, don't just live it, document it. Okay, so there you have it. 10 things I believe every grown man should own by the age of 40. Now do me a favor, let me know in the comment section anything you believe the Style O.G family should have in their possession by the age of 40. that I might have forgotten. And if you enjoyed this video and found it informative, I highly recommend you check out a recent video I did about all the things I believe a guy should have in his home. You can check it out right here.